300 grand? I don't think that's 300 grand. I think that's just $300. Anyways, Isaac Martinez. Martinez? No, I'm kidding. There's so many people named Martinez. We're not going to coin that name. It's not stolen by Melanie. Hi, Brad. Love you, and thank you for all the streams in the past few years. Oh, thank you. Glad to see you get excited every time we come around. Anyways, if you want to support us, you can buy the album on Bandcamp. Links in the video description. So, it's going to be their own project, which is pretty hype. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, this is Logan, Steven, Isaac, Arturo. And I do apologize if I keep forgetting that name. That is literally the band name, and it's definitely one where, I mean, I'm going to protest. I might protest for a while. Because imagine it's already hard enough remembering one band name, but it's like a band name comprised of 4 names that you have to remember in order, which is definitely going to be, it's going to take a while. But yes, this is Logan, Steven, Isaac, Arturo. Was it Lisa? Yeah, Lisa before. No, Lisa. Yeah, the acronym. Yeah, but then they were True Fiction, and they changed. So now I'm excited to hear the full project. Let's see the Bandcamp. I want to see so we can see the track list. So yeah, here we go. I've started recording, and let's start with the first song. How are we gonna do this? I guess I could just actually play it through. No, it's gonna run out of time. Can I do it through Bandcamp? Just. Oh, I guess I can. All right, we're gonna do it through Bandcamp. Wait, is recording this meaning it could be on the boob tube? I mean, I could be on the YouTube. I don't know if it's gonna be on the boob tube though. Brad with names: Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, and Peter, and Paul, and Mary enter the chat. Is that a real band? Anyways, good morning, Yamanashi by Jun Mayaki. It's just a sample to start off. It's from the movie Memories. First time I listened to 444, I think, was on sketchy ass website that kind of resembled Bandcamp. Alright, that's just the intro. I don't really have much to say about it. This is the first kind of, I guess, official song, Call Me. Was this album cover made by AI? Because it really looks like it, and I don't really love it, admittingly. It definitely looks like it's AI.
What did you do last night? Just
What about Mumford Son, Son, and Son?
I had a great night last night, man. I took acid with all my friends. We stayed up all night. I didn't get an hour of sleep. I didn't get half an hour of sleep. But you know what? I feel great, and I'm here. I'm gonna do my job.
I'm gonna pause. I did like the AI Lil Yachty album cover, but mostly because it was unsettling. And it was kind of like, I feel like this comes off more like trying to save money on commissioning an artist rather than making something that would fit the music the best. Like, just out of my genuine opinion, I feel like it cheapens the whole thing by not having someone make something customly. In my personal opinion. You don't like the Yachty album cover? I fuck with that album cover. I think it's a really interesting one. Anyways.
We stayed up all night. I didn't get an hour of sleep. I didn't get half an hour of sleep. But you know what? I feel great, and I'm here. I'm gonna do my job. But the managers, they hear that shit.
Never
I'm just
happened
like,
to
dude, you can't just tell me that. Really
takes some serious balls to make a cover as bad as Donda. What makes it a good cover?
Got a blue sky full of ash. We can smoke alone on the grass. But I know the summer's kinda hectic, so you can wait for winter.
So far, this whole song feels very acid-washed, and I think it actually makes it feel very calming and psychedelic, and I think it was a good choice overall, as this creates a strong vibe and a feeling of comfort immediately.
Just give me a ring.
Song about acid, I think you did a great job reflecting that, really. Anyone else gift me a membership? You should change your name to Man on Street with a Jingling Can, asking for Brad Tasted Music membership, which basically gives you nothing, because I don't even keep up with the promise, the one promise I made. Love this track? Yeah, it works. Brad, you promised a pasta cooking stream. I very specifically remember saying I will never do a pasta cooking stream ever. It was opposite day. I think Call Me is pretty nice. I think that the intro in the very beginning to sort of set up the track, in my personal opinion, felt a little unnecessary, as I guess it does give context, but I don't think it actually helps the song in itself, as I feel like it is just sort of a waiting room for the song to just sort of begin. And I would have liked it better if it maybe, you know, gave me something during that that's a little bit more, I guess, engaging, because it sort of felt like it just sort of waited to kick in. But besides that, when the song actually started kicking in, I think a lot of the unique and fun ideas came through, and it didn't just come off as we took drugs and we're lazy, and it more came off like we're trying to reflect that feeling in our music, which I always respect. And I think this first song here is actually really sweet. It's a smiley ball for me. It sets up a great vibe, and I don't mind the repetition, as I feel like it hits something strong and it keeps you locked in, which is sort of what it's supposed to feel like, I feel like, with this sort of druggy banger. So I liked it. Next song, A Dream I Woke Up From. Oh, yeah. I sell crack, mom. Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Drain Gang shit. They work.
I've been down hard, babe. I've been down hard, babe.
I'm gonna pause right here. Listen, what's helping me specifically is imagining that they're taking a bunch of drugs and trying to make this whole album feel psychedelic and lock you in. If it does that, then I honestly don't really care that much about being nitpicky about the details, because if I'm enjoying my listen and it requires me to just not overthink it, then that is the way that I'm going into this project right now.
Since the day, babe. Since the day.
Like that, for example. That was an interesting way of breaking up things. If George Carlin was sick of guys named Todd, then I'm sick of guys named Jeremy.
I've been down hard, babe. I've been down hard ever since the day, ever since I saw you down at the party, saw you there so far from me, waking up in a good dream. Oh, I saw you down there, moving stars in your hair. No, I didn't miss the touch, no, I wouldn't even dare. I got you all right here, your heart in my hand, with the winds moving tight, and the time pushing slow. So I kick back, kick loose, when I'm pulling the threads, but they're still coming true. It was set in the book, God, he knows what you want, and he shows the proof, and the truth fucking sucks. Well, it was home over here, and this other side's bad. I'm running out, I'm living.
What the hell am I doing here?
When you say, well, I don't want to, so kick back, kick loose. I was still in the dance, I was sipping the juice, and with my hand in your back, and in the back of your mind, same smile, still good, you look like my eyes
I like this abrupt ending on that one, immediately going into the next idea. To me, the process is pointless in that the end, if the product comes off weird and disjointed, not saying this does. Yeah, but that's the thing, is I think this makes sense so far. Like, I think I'm listening to something that had a creative vision behind it, you know? And it doesn't just feel like throwing a bunch of bullshit at the wall, even though, you know, it does go for some weird ideas. I feel like I understand it. Like, this comes off a lot more focused and honestly more unique and to their own craft than a lot of the stuff I was hearing before with the true fiction. So for me personally, I'm actually enjoying this project, and I feel like they're bringing something unique. Even this song, where I feel like there's moments where it's just like a bit uncomfortable with the very heavy fuzz of the vocals, I think that it doesn't detract my overall enjoyment of this project, and I think it keeps me engaged and wanting to know what's up next. It's a smiley bowl. Next song, My People, produced by Asada.
What's up today?
Russ, thank you for being here.
What's up today? My people, what's up today? Outside with the red ones, inside with the blue ones. Hit the bar, now I'm fucked up. Downtown, we fucked up. Kick a 10 with the bad ones. Sip some, sip some. Got a block, now we fucked up. Swing your fist, now you fucked up. Got a time full of
But she's
retards.
on different volumes.
All doing
I haven't
dumb
had to
shit.
adjust the volume, though, on my end.
One shot, when we done lit.
So I don't mind.
Shawty drinking, now we both pissed. People talking, now I'm real pissed. People talk too much, I hate this. My people, what's up today? My people, what's up today? My people, what's up today? My people, what's up today?
Hey. Love Joji, huge influence on my end. Fuck, man, I knew this music was dog shit. I said it since the beginning, okay? That this was C-tier music at best, alright? There's no great songs, no great albums, alright? This is a disaster.
Outside with the day ones, they want say something, but they gon' stay dumb, made dumb. Outside with the day ones, they want say something, but they gon' stay dumb, made dumb. And I'm outside when the burning, learning, still been the burden, but yearning. Hope with the burning and serving. Now that the poet is swerving, and I'm down with the wrong one, but the mom one need the ball, but the calm one, till it's all done, get the phone, hit them all up, with the mom one, and the mom one, now with the mom ones.
People, what's up today? My people,
This is not rap, this is not hip-hop. Exactly.
people,
I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire.
My people, what's up today? My people,
that's the song you think sucks from Joji, you have not listened to any Joji.
What's up today, my people? What's up today? I felt like going rogue, needed to be alone, so I dipped out with the dagger tucked in my cloak, ready for these niggas' throats in case they get too close. I'd love to watch them choke, especially if I thought they deserved it. Tell me, do you think it's worth it? I was spared from abortion, but now I'm taking bigger portions, and I'm giving back. I feel stuck on treadmill tracks, 2 steps up and 2 steps back. I just wanna unplug from this matrix.
Again, I do actually kind of like how abrupt a lot of these ideas end, because it does make it feel a bit more lo-fi, and in general, it makes it feel actually likable. Because again, it feels like it's intentional. Like I feel like what I'm listening to, it's a creative decision to end things weirdly abruptly and just cut them into the next. Not a huge fan of the ending though. Specifically, I thought that was an extremely lazy verse that kind of reminded me of some of the stuff you guys were working with earlier, where it just came off very haphazardly and really uninteresting. And I like the way that you're transforming things on this new sound. But that just kind of reminded me of the, taking too much inspiration from Brockhampton days. For me, that song, overall though, I actually liked it. I like the fact that it was a very in your ear and took a lot of attention. And yeah, sure, well, I wasn't crazy about that outro. I thought it was just very pretty. A lot of great vocal effects, good melody. Percussion was nice, production was nice. Am I on the ball? So far, I'm really liking this project. I feel like you guys have really, I guess, carved your own here. Yeah, I'm actually very much enjoying this. Next song, Passport.
Fuck is this shit you can't fake? Got your little bitch, I take her on a date. Riding around town with a bad little bitch. Riding around town with a bad little bitch. I got the world in a palm of my hand. High off this life and it feel like a sand. Don't fuck with any, keep the knock in. Can't go too early, ain't part of the plan. Let it load us for a better life. Kanye said we gon' be alright. So goddamn it, I'ma be alright. Real good chicken over rice.
Kanye said we gon' be alright. I think that was Kendrick.
And this shit for the moment. Try to whip like it's stolen. Take a sip, lose focus. This shawty cannot be the one. She throw the coochie for a coach bag. My bitch up at your line. Back of the plane in first class. She just wanna live large. Whipping her luxury cars. She can swim, don't stop. Bumming money like a star. I'ma get everything.
Kendrick made Graduation.
I'ma get everything that I ask for.
Oh, baby.
Need the money and the chain and a passport.
Not sure what Logan meant there. I'm guessing it was the drugs speaking.
I be like, fuck everybody. Well, shawty, she call out the fakes. I sip and I run up a track now. Drip really all that it take. I'll shit come across like the motion. Seem like it's harder to hate. You catching a bench on the sideline. You kinda hard to embrace. Hey, wait, hey, you ain't really got what it takes. No, I can never relate. I'm working, I flex every day. My niggas, they got me, so what can I say? We get to the paper in every way. Fuck up a check and it's back to the bank. Playing the world like this shit is a game. I roll the dice, I'm with your bitch, you pull out the lights. You never live twice, you never live twice, no. I got the strap, this shit got some range. I cannot change, I cannot change. I'm in the game, I'm making the rules. I cannot lose, I cannot lose, no.
BMP.
I'ma get everything that I ask for, yeah. I'ma get everything that I ask for, yeah, yeah. Need the money and the chain and a passport, oh, yeah. I'ma get
Close to the gay
everything
sex.
that I
Wait,
ask
hold on.
for. I'ma get everything that I ask for. I'ma get everything that I ask for.
Wait, you're right. So much.
Need the money and the chain and a passport. I'ma get everything that I ask for. And I know it might seem like I'm there, but how can I care if you go? I wanna know
I'm gonna go back a tiny bit so I can hear it transition. But this song, well, I think that it actually has a lot of moments where it sounds good. I think that the disorganization of this track, while again feeling very intentional, doesn't resonate nearly as hard. And I like the fact that the other tracks felt like stronger songs. Like from front to back, they felt very connected, and I feel like this is the first one that just sort of, I think, takes it a little too far for me. It's a shrug. I don't think it's terrible, just not as good as the other ones, in my opinion. None of us would be here without Cup. Swans, great band. Wait, you like Swans? Alright, I'm feeling a 10 on this album. Walkin' by Jun Miyake. That's another sample, I think. Yeah, I'm rolling up some more. Got the got the police checking out my clothes. Stick! You already know. Rolling up some chronic. Danny Brown getting desperate. Gotta have high horse for a living. Could've been the stars when I couldn't make it kill it. Yeah. Next song, Skinny Boat Freestyle. Not really a rating for that, I'm feeling.
I took some K and I keep drinking. Shawty want me send the money, what you thinking?
Sorry, Uzi, you're struggling with that.
I took some K and I keep drinking. I just sent a package out to Mexico. Now they want a couple thousand, they won't let it go.
A hell of a Danny Brown impression. I've listened to a lot of Danny Brown.
Put a bean on it. I got a fan just to keep me cool. Shawty wanna talk, give a fuck what you wanna do. I made so much green, I might just smoke that.
Take it, first thing I
Shawty light it, then I run back. I park the car when I'm driving on a swerving. If I got a couple beans, I mean, no, I'm hurting. Shawty rock with me cause you know I'm in. Bad bitch, oh you know I like it. Shawty got some friends, I'm about to bang you. Pull over some chains, I'ma let them hang you. Pull over the Nuzi, I'ma let it spray down. Pull up with a mall with a flip phone. We about to do the photo shoot, flexing V-long.
It sounds like the song that you try to convince your friend doesn't fit on the album, but you want to make sure that they're happy, so you put it in anyways. In other words, shrug. All right. And Bither of 3 by Sundays. Don't really know why it's here, but it doesn't really affect the listen too much. Just certainly one of the more forgettable tracks, but probably works best in the pacing of the project. So, again, not really feeling a rating on that one. Arturo Interlude. I'm making glad.
Clap, clap. Man, I'm feeling good today. I just walked around the block and threw my stress away. I was like, yeah, ain't I'm feeling blessed to say. I was feeling kinda bad, but that was yesterday. Now I'm like, yeah, fuck out what these bitches say.
Yeah, this is
We
definitely
almost
a
there.
freestyle
Wait
verse
until we
here.
set the play. I'ma roll me up a blunt and burn the stress away. It wasn't fair, but I guess that's okay. Cause we got it in the bag like we did the race. And I'm like, yeah, hey, I'm feeling good today. Sun is beaming, really couldn't be a better day. And it'll sell. Tell that mommy's come my way. She said, I'ma put it on you, sorry for the wait. And I'm like,
Unfinished? You know, I kind of disagree. I feel like a lot of things about this project feel finished, though maybe not every idea making perfect sense coming together. I think that this is one of the most finished things I've actually heard from, you know, coming from Issac. You know, I feel like a lot of songs here feel like there was a lot of love and care put into making sure that they sound exactly like how, you know, they were imagined, which I respected a lot throughout this project.
yeah, found a pretty pair, gotta make it there. Save some for myself, work up on my hair, catching like Odell. Ain't tripping on the money, saved a little by myself, and we own it.
Injury reserve goes fucking crazy. I like that song. I feel like it has a strong aesthetic to it, but I don't really love the freestyling. Shrug, but a strong shrug, close to a smiley ball. All right, next song, "Gone" by Sundays. Another one that's probably an instrumental before another 1 minute song. Yeah. I remember selling crack to children. That was how I made my millions. Now I'm with these Brazilians. Yeah, I ain't feeling no feelings. My money stacking to the ceiling. Yeah, and I got that sex appealing. Yeah, I'm in the motherfucking building. Yeah, I was steady drilling. Yeah. Remember when I used to be broke remember all these girls, yeah, I never spoke to. Now these girls, they be all up in my DMs. Now these girls like, they all want my ends, they want my DN. Hey, had to tell them I wasn't gay. And they said, yeah, right, okay. I thought that when I got rich, I'd get every bitch. But turns out that every bitch just wanna switch. She a bitch soon as she find out that I only got my money and my clout from selling crack to children. Bitch, that's how I made a million. Bitch, I'm selling crack to children. That's how I made 100 million. I said I stack it to the ceiling. 1 step, 2 step, I stack it to the ceiling. 3 step, 4 step, I stack it to the ceiling. 5 step, 6 step, I stack it to the ceiling. Bitch, I got no fears. Okay, that was actually incredible. That was like a full song right there, okay? Red X Lisa collab, bro. I'd be down. You send me something, I have time. I'll do something. Anyways, clip it and ship it. Are you gonna ask for royalties? Nah, I don't give a fuck about royalties. Like, you know, I'm not someone who's stingy with that shit. You get a song that's got like a 10 billion views. As long as it's got my name somewhere on there, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? All right. Next song, Float. I thought that was okay, but again, it's just sort of an instrumental. It's fun to rap over, though. I'll give it that. All right. Twins Madonna interlude.
Words, adverbs, when I've been rapping, ad-lib, acting absurd, listening to Absol like a rap nerd. My tracks like I'm tracking in mud, shit's dirty. And the way I'm getting them racks is like I sipped the whole 30. No need to act flirty. Why? We'll show you today from 3 to 5:30. Why? Cause all she do is suck like she Kowloon. Who?
Suck like Caillou? What?
I put my fist in the air like John Bender. Bought a pack of Johnny Smoker, John Bender. Almost got caught with Lucy on a long bender. Now I got a carton of Lucy's, I'm a big spender. Weight on my back, guilt, it's a spine bender.
This song doesn't need to exist. I mean, you had 10 like interludes in a row. This one definitely could have been cut. Red headphones. Dog. Like, genuinely just a big old nothing burger. But hey, you know, like, if it was attached to a different song, maybe, but it definitely doesn't need to be its own track. Next song, Workin' by Jean. Oh, it's another one of these. How many interludes are there in a row? Onision album, too many interludes. Who album will have more interludes than the Onision one? Fever You Can't Sweat Out type beat? Yeah. I said, hey girl, I see you on the street. I'm not gay, girl, so I want you to suck my meat. She said, okay, no, but you have to pay your fee. Pay your fee. I said, what's the fee, girl? She said, you gotta go out with me, girl. I said that I don't wanna be, girl. Seen in public with your feet, girl. Cause that shit look like they never been clean, girl. Hey, no adding, Tina. Tina know about. Hey, don't add high five. Hey. High mind doesn't need to know, okay? Tina doesn't need to know. I mean, again, it's like, it's hard to judge a lot of these tracks, especially like this shit, so again, not really feeling a rating. Seems like we're getting back into the actual songs of this project. It feels like I just went through a portal of a bunch of sounds, but not necessarily a bad thing. Next song's Sky. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let out the tingle. Yeah.
I really thought we were close, till I need you the most. MIA went ghost. She living life in a closed circle. Hurt me before I hurt you. Doubles back and it hurts too. In the dark in my bedroom, I got a bone to pick. I got a big chip. Leave it and smoke a spliff. I'll be forgetting. She begging me for forgiveness, but I cannot forgive this. On and on with that bullshit. Back to where we started. Oh no. Situation ain't ever closed. Switching up like a change of clothes. Asking me when I'm coming home. Maybe day past tomorrow. That's never given. Miss you, but you always driven. Resent me when I'm trying to win it. DK, I start to feel it. I don't know what you mad for. Need to get to that bag though. Acting like you a hoe yourself. Girl, you don't even know yourself. Oh no.
How come the feelings just change? The more that you talk about it, I just wanna talk to you. You don't wanna talk about this. I just wanna know that we're on the same page. Cause feelings they change so fast. Sometimes the same day, that's okay. I get it. Some things just don't stay the same. Sometimes the feelings they grow. Sometimes the feelings just fade. Every time I thought that I hit the market, turns out I'm often. Happens so often. Maybe I'm not meant for love. Cause if I don't leave it first, I'm always fucking it up. Don't need no drink.
What I'm saying is it goes between sometimes having like a decent, you know, clean verse to very obviously freestyled slop, and it feels like a waste of time.
In my cup, cause sometimes I'm toxic. Sometimes I be acting up. I love the drama, I don't give a fuck. You know I'm the one that you love. No, I'm the one that you love, right?
How come the feelings just change? I pulled you in closer, I push you away. I walk away from it, I'm phased. But baby, by now you finally figured out I'd do anything for you, just call him a name. You said you're upset, that's just you playing games. But when you're upset, you don't say anything. It fucks in my brain. I'm slipping your name in the convos. When you're far away, it's a subconscious thing. It's true, we both came from pain. And maybe that means we can share a last name. If only I could stay
sometimes it just be what it be. I had to tell her it is what it is. I had to tell her. It's a tongue twister, but I let her wish for
I said, Mart, aren't you 19 or something? What are you talking about? They talk like they're teenagers.
Not a 2-week bitch, just a twig little bitch. Yeah, I'm skinny rich. Away from a million, I almost wish I knew different. Wish I knew different.
So I mumble when I have no energy.
I had to tell her it is what it is. Sometimes it just be what it be. I had to tell her it is what it is. Yeah. I had to tell her it is what it is. Sometimes it just be what it be. I had to tell her it is what it is. I had to tell her.
This song is like 1/7 of the length of this album, you know? Like, kind of really feels like it. Trying to be the highlight of the album, it's just not good at all. I kind of feel the same way. I think this is the weakest song so far. Whole project's confused? I don't think so. He knows exactly what he's trying to be. Druggy outlet, and I think it works. You a mumble critic, Bradley! You a mumble critic! I just need to talk more like this! Really not a huge fan of that song, as it just kind of sounds like some R&B slog, some early Blade kind of shit mixed with like some just like typical 2015 radio R&B, and I genuinely found literally nothing out of that. Yeah, it just felt like In My Feelings, you know, coming up with random ass bars about you girl, you the truth girl, but I just don't really fuck with the vibe on that one. So in my personal opinion, I really didn't like that. Red headphones. Again, I don't think it's like a 0 or anything. I just think that it failed at what it was trying to do, and as a result, kind of just comes off as a bit of a letdown for me. Next song we have is One for God.
God, I don't have quite the right words to say. I think I'm grateful, but I threw it away. I know it's kind of sad, it's 1 and 1 in my soul. The ratio between what's good and when I don't have control.
How do you donate money? All the instructions should be in the description.
Sometimes the clarity's in what I see. I receive.
You look like exclamation
blessings line up right where I see. But I'm fighting off the worst side of me.
Also, Brad, kind of immature that you'd bring my age into this music critique. I'm saying that the way they worded their emotions was immature. I'm sorry that I offended you, Mart. That was not the intention. I was trying to be, trying to make a goof and didn't mean to actually discredit you because you're young. That was not my intention, so I do apologize.
I know, it's so pathetic having hate in my soul. I know, you got the best for me. And so my patience will hold to see the green in the grass on the other side. So when I'm sad, it seems that there's no better place to hide than to try and walk across it when you just shut the door. To be in pain all the time seems I can't stand it anymore. I pray and I pray that I know you are the Lord, and so it's not just my word.
I remember this to have Greg selling drug music on my iPod.
I can't even pave the road to where
Low energy, didn't realize I was joking. Yeah, it's just kind of the vibe today. I'm sorry. I'm struggling with the tone. Sorry for also being so quiet.
Just what I need in the end. I'll go step where I can.
Right, I wasn't trying to be mean. He's just saying you can't be like, these lyrics are very teenager when you're a teenager. Yeah, but Mark isn't a teenager. Even then, it's like, if he was a teenager, then probably be even more eligible to figure it out. I just want to be like, man, you're young. What are you talking about? You know? But again, like, you hear my voice. Like, it's the smoke in the air. It's killing my brain cells, so I'm just not very good with tone right now.
Sometimes I sit, it's slow the way I learn, but I'm just asking to know, what's all of this supposed to be, and when will it show? I know, but
Do they
it's
have an
so
air filter?
hard to
Yeah,
know.
but it's not helping enough. the particles are small enough to get in your bloodstream and have to take out the dogs twice a day, so...
Reasons to live seems like I'm standing right behind in time where it'll be in my mind, so clear to where my fate doesn't even have a chance to disappear. But right now, I'm holding on by a thread. Some people couldn't hang and so they ended up dead. I know it's not my fault, but I'm still hanging my head in shock, wondering
and 95
I could have said. I know it's so pathetic, having cloud in my mind. I know it's so pathetic being sad all the time. I know it's so pathetic having doubt in my soul, but gone. Well, I wanna know. See me right where I am. So help me, I just need you to reach out your hand. I know, God, but it's so
almost hitting the right notes.
To know, I know.
You know, even though I'm not super in love with this song, I don't think it's like one of the worst because it's so low key. I think it actually kind of makes sense as just sort of being one of the closing songs here on this album. I think the lack of standing out and not really having those strong, really like impressionable things that were in the very beginning of this album kind of make it feel like it's just, again, one of the more forgettable songs here. So it's a shrug for me, though. Again, I don't think it's bad. I just don't think that it's nearly striking as many of the other tracks. And I mean that emotionally speaking, not in the fact that it's like literally like, you know, overwhelming, if that makes sense. Because I know it's not trying to be. You know, you don't need 16 songs in an album considering there's like 6 of them are interludes. It's art, you know? Who gives a fuck? They said Joji's one of their biggest inspirations, which makes a lot of sense because Joji usually ends his albums with an interlude, and it's always, you know, the worst thing that's ever existed and the most pretentious garbage, and it's stupid, and I hate Joji, and I hate anyone who likes Joji. Okay. Next song, Acacia.
Well, when you do play your flute, what do you play on your flute?
I worked my whole life for this. I mean, I seen so many roadblocks, so many devils in my way. But to be honest with you, I see nobody. I am the best.
I just wanna live large, whipping in fast cars, digital dashboard. It's finna be all ours. My niggas don't have stars. If I'm eating, then we all are. Fucking with bad brides. It's finna be all ours. Remember hood ride days, that was ACAD. Tryna find a gram downtown, Sea Springs, Acacia Park. Don't be there after dark, cause the fiends come around and the crack gets sparked, so fuck that. Tryna find a nigga that could buy us a blunt wrap. Maybe you're 40, we gon' share it with the team. We was only 17, but we had big dreams, yeah. Walked 2 miles to the function in the snow. Tryna find some hoes. Cops shut it down, now we got nowhere to go. Lying to my pop, so I couldn't go home. Options all gone, so we slept out in the cold. Rough times, but I never regret it. Shit like that, you can never forget it.
Sounds like a song promoted through YouTube ads. You've definitely not listened to enough R&B if you think that that's like, if that's the only thing you get out of this. This sounds like a lot of stuff that's a part of this genre, but like, again, it has its own sort of twist and a lot of different influence. Like, again, I'm not trying to jerk this off, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, of course I was paid to listen to this album, but if it sucks ass, I'm going to say it sucks ass. And I don't think that this sucks ass, and I don't think that it's, you know, worth being all that critical over. I think that what's happening here is a decent enough vibe. Like, I'm not offended by what I'm hearing. I feel like there's lo-fi elements here, but I feel like it would suck if it was just all crystal pristine and it would feel inauthentic. Like, I feel like that's a big part of what this album has kind of been going for, is just a very loose feeling. And I think the fact that it is able to do that is worthy of praise rather than just immediately saying, you know, so, yeah.
Still with my bros, now we getting the credit. You ever do shit you wish you wouldn't have said it.
Drinking a 40 and being 17 go hand in hand.
Yeah, nigga. Fast car.
I don't know if I'd say that.
Tell me, have you ever worked so hard for some shit like this? When you barely got a place to live and still gotta get your mom's that crib. Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah. Running to the studio every single night, trying to find a different way to the finer things in life. Cause I never took a safe route. Know some ones that did, still never made it out. I can't go out like that, that shit is played out. Just wanna live large.
Actually, the mic is extremely quiet. He asked, how do you make methamphetamine? And I said that you first need to grab the pot. And then
Like we wasted time where it doesn't go. Gotta catch up to your life. Don't forget one day you're gonna go.
and you have methamphetamine.
Wasting my time.
Did you pick all that up?
Great, but I think I'll be fine. Don't worry about me if I don't hit your line. I'm just stressing. Maybe this pain is a lesson. Maybe this pain is a blessing. You treat your pain like a weapon. Don't play with guns, you too reckless. Trust me, you ain't Smith and Wesson, no, no. Anyway, I gotta go. Gotta get under the gate for it close. That shit getting close. Gotta catch up to our fate. Let it get far, you'll get lost on the way. Spirit and undertow, lost on the wave. Better be safe, you can drown any day. Boy, it's a wind and you sail. Take you away. Marijuana, cheap vacation. But it don't beat the real thing. Sand on your toes and some diamond rings, yeah. Word to the finer things. Put it on my grave. Bitch, I'ma die a king. I put that shit on my team. I put that shit on the dream. I put that shit on SP. You ain't fucking with me. Light me on fire. Light me on fire.
Oh, the stream crashed. It's been a while since it's done that. Damn. Yeah, the stream crashed. It's still working? Yeah, I know. It says an error occurred. Don't worry, if you're streaming, it's still happening in the background. Whenever you're ready, we could relaunch the application. However, this will end your stream. Click yes to keep streaming. Click no to stop streaming. Either way, it's going to stop the streaming. It doesn't matter what I do. So, yeah. So, I mean, I guess I'll just continue like this and pretend nothing's wrong. So yeah, let me look. Let me click live. How does this look? Yeah. So it says error occurred. Streamlabs is dead. Oh yeah, because the chat's gone. Yeah, look at that. All right, I'm just gonna start a new stream. We're gonna continue. All right, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for Isaac to show up, and then we're just gonna continue as if nothing happened. Anyone who's unfamiliar, the stream crashed, which it actually almost always happens if I leave the computer on for... Wait a minute, I did restart the computer. Why did it crash? What the fuck? Wait, that is weird. It shouldn't have crashed, actually. Wait. Oh god, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with that, why it crashed, so... Yeah, It's the smoke particles, yeah. Think that the what is it? The space waves changed stuff. If I had money, I'd make you listen to Peach Scone by Hobo Johnson, White Boy Tom McDonald, Happy Ending by Hobson, all the best songs of all time, and Thirsty by AGR. Wow, that's really kind of you, I guess. Really considerate. All right, let me get this working. One more song on float. Yeah, there you go. I was just waiting for you to show up, Logan. We're just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna review that song because I think I just didn't do that. So let me get everything back to normal. Make sure to get rid of the spend responsibly sign. Very important that I do that. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded behind blue eyes. You have no idea what I've been through, and what I've been through behind blue eyes. If I had money to make Brad listen to the mindless self-indulgence, the scary jokes, Fall Out Boy. Yeah, but that's the thing, is like, if you had the money to do that, you should probably spend it somewhere better. We're so back. We are back. All right, so the song I just listened to, I thought was, the song I just listened to, I thought was okay. I didn't love it. I thought it was just like, it went on for too long. It didn't really switch up all that much, and honestly could have been shorter. Like, it just felt like as possibly like one of the more like, what's supposed to be like a centerpiece cuts. I think it just ended up dragging the album. So, wasn't super crazy about it. Let's see how this final... Wait, is this not even... Was that the final track? Wake Music by Glittergore? Yeah.
DJ Khaled!
Fuck.
Why this is here. I'm
If you really believe it's true.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have to convince you. It's so hard to. I walk where I want you. No, I'm not doing it for me, but for us both.
No, it is very confusing. Apparently the band name is the name of the four people of it put together, but not in any acronym, just their names, which I think is, again, pretty ass.
Now you've changed your mind. Good luck with that one.
Oh, I know, Lisa, that's what I thought. Bitch, I got my visa and I go across the Antarctic. Yeah, yo, girl up on my... Yeah, yo, girl licking the... Yeah, I don't give a... Yo, sucking... And the 20 times on a Wednesday, they come out and they all play. I'm like, more up in the hallway, around it, me and... stick up in the all day. I don't give a wash my car, mother, till we all pay for our sins, cause I don't want us to win like I'm DJ Khaled, mother. Everybody who ain't got nobody, what just happened? Bitch, I stopped rapping, I started capping, and you gotta refresh the page, Sam. In life, there's roadblocks. Bitch, I get my money up, I'm talking about stocks. The band name is Logan, Steven, Issac, and Arturo. In other words, shit more complicated than it needs to be. Because the band ain't got the decency to come up with the fucking name. So they just did the shit that I think is fucking lame. Hey. In other words, the name sounds like it's just a collection of nerds instead of a real fucking band. Yeah, I hope to one day visit Japan. So this outro, I feel like starting off with dubstep and going into a very calm mood. I get the idea of it to be very subversive, but I think it would have worked better if it just picked something and stuck with it, because I feel like what happened is it just came off as very confused instead of, again, subversive. It just sort of seemed like it was trying to play a very cheap trick instead of making a song that I feel like is a strong emotional statement. It's a shrug for me. And that is Float. Now, again, I'll start with my negatives. Don't like the art. I think the art of this project, again, just looks really artificial, and would have loved if it was like actually like not AI generated, as I feel like it sort of just doesn't have a vibe to it, in my opinion. I know they probably looked at this with like, oh, this is cool, I think this would be great for the art. I just kind of disagree. I feel like it just looks very, fake. But again, I do actually like what I heard overall. So for this project, I feel like while it is a bit of a mess, a bit of a mixed bag, I think that's more positive than negative for me. I think that even the songs I had issues with, everything about this kind of just flows decently well. And by the end of it, even with, some absurd ideas here and there, I don't feel like this is one of those things where if you listen from front to back, it's going to feel like, oh, I love this part significantly more than this part. It sort of feels like you created a journey, which, in my personal opinion, is certainly worth something. And for that reason, I'm feeling a 5+ to a 6-. In other words, not bad. Keep it up. I like what you're doing here, and I feel like you could develop it even further. I feel like there are still some weaknesses going on in the collective. Overall, I feel like there are ideas and pieces here that just don't really connect with each other, but I feel like what you're doing regardless is still really cool, and I feel like you've come a really long way. I feel like you've taken a lot of influences, put them together, and made something that is actually quite decent. But again, there's still a decent lack of synergy, I feel like, as it seems like there's kind of a collective control, like a singular bit of control here, and then occasionally someone peeking in and giving their input. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Yeah, so if I was to give it a score, it'd be a 60. It's a 60 for me. 60 out of 100. No one knows what it's like to be faded, be frustrated behind blue eyes. You have no... Oh yeah, I was gonna react to this album because I have an idea for a I'm considering reacting to this entire project possibly soon. Say it. Oh yeah, wait, I gotta take a short break. I'm sorry, but I can't be biased. That was a 1 out of 10. As always, I disagree with all your musical opinions, but thank you for listening. Again, I'm sorry that everyone's such a fucking critic too in these comments, you know, but I feel like try to take a listen to the people who are like very, you know, because like not everybody is going to get what you're doing. I feel like I have a good understanding of it, and my like perspective comes from specifically would I listen to this again, this final product again? And the overall answer for me is no. But I feel like I still got some interesting things, and I feel like one of the reasons I'm so harsh is because there is a ton of potential in what you're doing, a lot of influences, and I feel like, you know, you guys should just keep figuring it out because I think you got a long and interesting journey ahead of you. So yeah. Paris, Texas album had some good songs on it, but it wasn't amazing. It's like one of the highest rated albums of the year so far. It kind of intimidating.